Ambassador Michael Chen never expected an interstellar incident to begin with his dog. Laika was a chocolate Labrador, named after Earth's first canine space traveler. She had accompanied Chen to Centauri Prime, the gleaming artificial planet that served as headquarters for the Galactic Council. As Earth's first representative to the Council, Chen had insisted on bringing his companion, a decision the Council had reluctantly permitted as a cultural accommodation for the newcomers. What no one told Chen was that bringing Laika violated an ancient taboo among the Aldebarans, the founding species of the Council. In their culture, keeping sentient beings as pets was considered an abomination, and all Earth animals, according to their limited scans, registered as potentially sentient. It happened during a routine security check. While Chen attended a subcommittee meeting, Council Security Chief Vic's car ordered an enhanced scan of Laika. The procedure, designed for silicon-based lifeforms, was catastrophically unsuitable for Earth biology. By the time Chen returned to his quarters, Laika was gone, reduced to cellular waste by the scanning process. An unfortunate necessity, Councillor Thexpaul explained, mandibles clicking with bureaucratic indifference. The creature posed a biosecurity risk. Compensation will be arranged according to standard protocols. Chen said nothing. He simply returned to his quarters, activated his quantum communicator, and sent a single message back to Earth, Laika Protocol. In the Oval Office, President Amara Singh read the message and closed her eyes briefly. She had hoped never to see those words. After dismissing her advisors, she placed her palm on the hidden scanner beneath her desk. Authorization, Singh Alpha Omega 9. Initiate Laika Protocol. Authentication, they killed a dog. Across Earth, in deep underwater bunkers, hidden mountain installations, and orbital platforms disguised as space debris, systems silently activated. Decades of secret military development, concealed even from most of Earth's own population, began powering up. The Galactic Council had welcomed Earth into its ranks 80 years earlier, when humanity had just mastered rudimentary interstellar travel. The Council presented itself as a benevolent alliance of 37 spacefaring civilizations, offering technology, knowledge, and protection. What the Council didn't know was that humanity had never trusted the offer. While publicly embracing the technological gifts and cultural exchange, Earth's United Military Command had been secretly developing alternative technologies, different from anything the Council species used or could easily detect. On Centauri Prime, Ambassador Chen was summoned before the full Council Assembly the next day. The horseshoe arrangement of alien representatives loomed above him in their elevated seats, a deliberate architectural choice to remind junior species of their place. Ambassador Chen intoned High Councillor Zeftarim, "We understand you are distressed about the biosecurity intervention. However, we have received concerning communications from your government. Military vessels have been detected leaving your solar system. Explanation is required." Chen looked up at the assembled council, beings from across the galaxy, who had treated humanity as amusing children for decades. "My dog's name was Laika," he said quietly. "She was not a security risk. She was my friend." Councillor Thexpaul made a dismissive gesture. "Ambassador, perhaps you misunderstand your position here. Earth is a protectorate species. Your military deployments must be cleared through council channels. The vessels must return immediately or what?" Chen interrupted, breaking diplomatic protocol. "You'll discipline us? Place sanctions on Earth? Those days are over." In the vast emptiness beyond Neptune's orbit, the first ships of Earth's secret fleet emerged from their dimensional pockets, a technology humanity had developed in isolation. 100 warships, each the size of Manhattan, rippled into normal space. They didn't use the predictable warp signatures the Council could track. They simply appeared. Admiral Fatima Okafor, stood on the bridge of the EDF Retribution, watching as her fleet assembled in perfect formation. She had trained for this moment for 20 years, hoping it would never come. "Status report," she commanded. "All ships present and accounted for, Admiral. Stealth systems functioning at optimal levels. The Council monitoring stations haven't detected us. Begin the approach. Remember, this is a show of force, not an attack. Nobody fires unless I give the order." On Centauri Prime, the Council meeting was interrupted by a junior aide who rushed in, tentacles twitching in agitation. "High Council, sensors are detecting something approaching. Multiple massive objects, but they're not using known propulsion systems. They just appeared." The chamber's massive holographic display activated, showing a fleet unlike anything the Council had ever seen. Sleek black ships, with no visible engines or weapons ports, moving with impossible precision. "Impossible," whispered Vixcar, the same security chief who'd ordered Laker's fatal scan. "Earth doesn't possess technology of this magnitude." Ambassador Chen smiled thinly. "The Earth you thought you knew doesn't. But we've never shown you everything we are." The communication system crackled to life, and Admiral Okafor's voice filled the Council chamber. "This is Admiral Fatima Okafor of the Earth Defense Fleet. For 80 years, we have observed the Council's condescension toward humanity. We accepted your gifts while developing our own path. We tolerated your restrictive policies and your unspoken belief in your superiority. We even accepted your cultural impositions. But today, you crossed a line." Chen stepped forward. "You killed a dog. On Earth, that means something. It means everything." High Counselor Zeph Tarim's color pattern shifted to pale yellow, a sign of extreme distress in his species. "This demonstration is unnecessary. We can negotiate reparations for the pet." Her name was Laker, Chen interrupted. "And this isn't a negotiation. It's a recalibration of our relationship." On the view screen, Admiral Okafor nodded. "The Earth Defense Fleet will now establish permanent positions throughout Council space. We will no longer accept restrictions on human expansion or technology development. The era of Earth as your protectorate is over." To demonstrate the point, 5 Earth vessels suddenly appeared directly over Centauri Prime, having bypassed every defense system the Council had established over millennia. "How is this possible?" demanded Councillor Thexpol. "Our sensors detect what they're designed to detect," Chen explained. "Humanity pursued different technological paths than the Council species. We've been preparing for this day since we first made contact, hoping it would never come." The Council chamber fell silent as the implications became clear. Humanity had never been the naive newcomers they appeared to be. Behind their diplomatic smiles and apparent compliance, they had been building a force that could challenge the entire Galactic Council. "What are your demands?" High Counselor Zeph Tarim finally asked. Chen looked around the chamber, meeting the eyes, optical sensors, and sensory organs of each Council representative. Equality, respect, and a formal acknowledgement that Earth's biological life forms, all of them deserve the same protections as any sentient species in Council space. Admiral Okafor's image nodded. "The fleet will remain deployed until a new treaty is ratified. We don't want war, but we will no longer accept second-class status." As the Council representatives conferred in hushed tones, Ambassador Chen looked out at the Earth vessels hovering in formation. He thought of Laika, who had unknowingly changed the galaxy's balance of power. "I'm sorry, girl," he whispered, "but they'll never underestimate us or you again." 3 days later, the Council ratified the Treaty of Laika, establishing new protocols for interspecies relations, and, at Earth's insistence, creating a memorial orbiting Centauri Prime, a small statue of a chocolate Labrador looking up at the stars.